Useless.
I mean, so obviously they're clearly, they're clearly not going this route at this point in the story, but I want them to. Like, this was an early thing. Just like the Baryon mode is using, whether or not Kurama just knew it and just made the ninja comparison or not, but like, assuming he got the idea from physics, he would have been using physics to come up with a jutsu. What is Sasuke doing? He's not using the Ninja Tech Gauntlet. He's using science that the Ninja Tech team learned to come up with his own jutsu that just utilizes scientific properties.
That's how he made Ice Style.
Exactly. Like, he's still using his chakra to do all of it, but like, the reason he knows how to do it and what to do is because of scientific discoveries. That's using the ninja plus science together approach. I want them to do stuff like that to where they overcome their opponent by using both together. Because frankly, the fucking Lorentz gun, it's cool. Like, these jutsu are cool because they're adding these intricate, like, think about how many Shikamaru-like strategies you can pull off. Hunter x Hunter does this sort of thing all the time. Freaking Bungee gun with Hisoka. He's doing this sort of shit where he's like coming up with cool strategies based off of these scientific properties of things, or in his case, it's his aura, but you get the point. But like, imagine how many cool ass like my freaking Mitsuki rewrites doing it.
Yeah. And the reason it's
cool ass strategies using these scientific principles. Why the fuck not?
The reason it's not going in this direction, I hate to harp on this, but it's because of Ikimoto. Because let's be honest, the moment Kodachi was dropped, exactly. The moment Ikimoto took over, scientific ninja tech stopped being a thing in the Boruto series. It's just not relevant. It's not prevalent. It's not a focus. It's just not in the series.
And now Amado's Cyborg's powers are exclusively Shibai cells.
Yeah, like the Lorentz gun, correct me if I'm wrong. It seems weird
for some of the powers that they had before, but...
So much for the times changing. It's just the same thing.
Exactly. And Amado's saying he didn't create any of Kara's powers. It's all Shibai cells, somehow.
Oh
so freaking Garou's crab claw hands. Somehow that's Shibai cells, I guess.
Literally retcon.
How is body? You know the one that's blatantly robotic? Yeah, that's Shibai cells, I guess.
I think Wamada did some stuff.
The virus is a virus shinjutsu.
Yeah, exactly.
Twist to it.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure. I think Kodachi wrote the novels, right? Which is where the Lorentz gun.
No, not all of them.
No,
I think he was at least involved.
Yeah, I think he definitely approved all of them, but like he was the one approving like the Retz gun novel, not Kishimoto. I mean, Kishimoto probably also approved it, but like it's mainly Kodachi who was approving it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Kishimoto's reading the entirety of all like 7 novels or whatever. Let's be honest. He's not scrutinizing, nitpicking every single deed. He's like, so what did you do in it? Yeah, sounds good. It's like unrealistic.
They just give him the premise of the novel. I was like, yeah, yeah, that's good.
Just like the log line. Just pitching the novel when it's done.
I'd be curious to know, has Kishimoto rejected anything?
Oh, that just hurts to hear. Oh my god.
I mean, he said himself with his own manga, he had a hard time telling his editors no. So, like, knowing his personality and what we've seen, like, has he ever said no?
No wonder. Makes sense now.
No wonder he says yes to everything Ikimoto.
Okay, well, my point was to say I'm pretty sure that Kodachi's the one that made the Lorentz gun and made Baryon mode and made Owl being scientific and all this. Like everything we're saying, all these scientific things, even Denki, he might have, since he was involved with the anime anyways, he probably made all of these scientific ninja angles, these routes, all the science, everything in terms of technology.
He might not have come up with every single one, because again, I think the Sasuke Shinden Teacher Star People novel, I do think is written by someone else.
Okay.
That person very well may have come up with the jutsu, but the point is, he is the the 4 leader, the spring leader, I don't know, the ringleader, the word that I'm trying to say. He's that guy. He's the one who sparked it all, led it all. He's the leader of the Ninja Tech thing.
Yeah. If he doesn't do literally all of that, then he at least did most of it. Even as far back as he was one of like 2 or 3 people writing the Boruto Naruto movie in its conception in the first place. So we do know that Kishimoto wrote it, and he wrote it in regards to his own family and all that. So
he co-wrote it. No, he and Kodachi are the co-writers. Like it was those 2 wrote it.
Those 2. Okay. Then what I think it's going to be similar to Naruto Last, to where Kishimoto didn't write the romance of that movie, but he did write Toneri and everything revolving around that for the plot. I think it's going to be similar for the Boruto movie, to where he's writing essentially the family dynamics, the story there, the characters. In fact, he might even go as far as to write "The times are changing" and "Boruto cheats." But I think Kodachi is the one expanding on how the times are changing, in what regard, what does that mean, what does that look like, Boruto cheats, what does he do, etc., etc. I don't think Kishimoto even I think he let Kodachi think about that part, write that part. He just came up with maybe the idea, assuming he did that at all. I think Kishimoto's more so worried about like the Otsutsuki and the dynamics between Boruto and the times changing and his training of the Rasengan. I think that's more so in line. Even then, the vanishing Rasengan
he was just concerned with the whole Boruto-Naruto relationship, Boruto cheating, Boruto finding his ninja way.
Exactly.
Those are the main things he was focused on.
So just, since that's almost definitely likely what Kishimoto's role was, that means Kodachi's role was very highly likely the scientific ninja tech angle of that movie. So at the very least, he's the origin springboard platform off from it. He's probably did everything else in the anime and manga freaking
at the very least, he's the one making Kara a bunch of ninja tech people. Yeah. The outwork. Like,
so screw it. I'm just gonna give scientific ninja tech to Kodachi. Just all of it.
Well, not only that though, the Boro the Boro fight, they're not implying, oh, Itsuki doesn't. He's got a big giant robotic core thing in his body. Clearly, it's meant to be a ninja tech at the time, and that's a Kodachi arc fight.
Even more so, especially
Delta
going
with
off
their drones and shit.
Yeah. Going back to even the very first point, Kishimoto's been apparently involved the entire time. So then why did the scientific ninja thing change? The only thing that changed was Kodachi. Because Kishimoto didn't change, he's been there the whole time. Why isn't scientific ninja tech there if Kishimoto wanted it?
His outline was written before the start of the series. So it's not like he changed the outline.
Well, Mikimoto did, if anything.
Yeah.
Okay, back to this, I guess.
Conversely, just to give Ikimoto some props, pretty much all the love stuff came in when Ikimoto came in. Mm-hmm. You can see what things they've changed their focus on.
True, yeah. More grounded approach, but that wasn't why I liked Boruto in the first place, so I don't even think I necessarily want them to go in that direction, even if I like it. It feels more like Naruto when it's supposed to not.
Well, I mean, I'm fine with it for some of the stuff they're doing. I would just like both. Yeah. I would like to at least conclude the ninja tech stuff, because that's the biggest thing. They can move on from it, but I want more of a conclusionary feel, a resolution, because it feels like it fizzled out in a way that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Because it's like they're making these new explanations for things. That's okay, but Boros virus is not fucking Shibai cells. You can't change my mind. It's not Shibai cells, bro.
Even then, I don't know how they would fizzle it out, because obviously, again, like you're saying, they can just focus on other things, too. Which is what they're doing.
He's still there.
Yeah, but
ninja tech always gonna be a thing when he's around.
Well, it would go against the premise of the series. It's like it's essentially resolving ninjas in Naruto. That's not. You can't do. You can focus on other thing. You can focus on the samurai, sure, but you're going against the core aspect of what the series is. The whole point is the times are changing. Scientific ninja tech, or just
Pretty
technology
much.
in general, science is being developed. It's becoming more and more prevalent as time goes on. So if anything, it should stay the same to feel less prevalent. When realistically, it should just be more of a focus as time goes on. I don't even know how you.
Yeah, realistically, more characters should be using it, not less. But
Yeah.
But let's see more of this.
But the other thing is, though, to some extent, it makes it tricky, though. To some extent, they haven't fully let go of it because Amado and Kawaki exist. It's like they try to make it seem like Kawaki's ninja tech. They still haven't addressed it to being Shibai. So it's like they're and Abado's doing power modifications, a very scientific ninja techy type sounding thing. So it's like they're trying to keep it there, but like as barely as possible.
You wonder. You say you wonder how it got in Kawaki's body, like the Shinju part. His Shinju. What was your question again?
There wasn't a question.
Oh.
I was making a statement.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it just is scientific ninja tech, and maybe they say it is, but like they're not focusing on it or emphasizing or anything. It just is it.
It's just barely in the background, enough to where it's not gone, but it's like, what happened?
But especially in comparison to like the Rasengan, which is constantly morphing, developing, evolving as time goes on, and it's clearly a
Pretty
focus in every evolution it gets, every variant it gets.
Most definitely.
Yeah, look at Uzuhiko, look at the Vanishing Rasengan, look at the Warwick with the 100 different variants there. Exactly. Like, each of these have narrative significance. At this point, scientific ninja tech... Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. This is the most ironic thing of all time. Scientific ninja tech has stagnated.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I was going to say is they've
stagnated.
utilized what we're talking about scientific principles with the Rasengan in the sense of high compression Rasengan with a deep arc, right? That's anime only. Rasengan Uzuhiko with the centrifugal forces, blah, blah, blah nonsense. But it's only the Rasengan, and it's like barely even the focus, because even with the Boruto's explanation in the manga isn't as sciencey as the YouTubers who scientifically explained it, like me, Kino, and whatnot, and then the data book entry that agreed with what we said. But that's not in the manga anyway. So it's clearly not the focus of it. The focus is, Code, you attacked the planet. Well, here's a good payback. Now the planet's attacking you. That's all it is. It's not, I'm utilizing the scientific principles of the planet's rotation in order to deliver this very powerful attack. They're not, see, there's a difference. One's making it the science. One's making it, this is your payback code.
I mean, it's cool to show that the heart of a shinobi isn't changing, because even if he's incorporating science, at the end of the day, it's still jutsu. Oh, but it's not showing the times changing. If anything, they're going back to what they used to be. Which I do think is actually something they could lean on in a very cool way. The Times of Peace promotes the softness that encourages this progressive type of change. Whereas once things get hard again, hard times create hard people, they need to go back to relying on the foundations, essentially. So I could imagine them focusing more so on that angle, but they're not doing
The only problem, though, is if you want this to be somewhat realistic to the world at all, times of war is when you get the most progression. Hello, the atomic bomb wasn't created during a time of peace.
Wow. Do have a point. But I think you see what I'm going for, at least. It's sort of similar to the Konohamaru stuff as well that we were saying the previous time, but...
But again, the story's not focusing on any of it. The story's not focusing on this being a time of peace or lack thereof. Exactly. Not even a discussion anymore.
Yeah. No, it ain't peaceful. Most definitely.
I do think it's there, but only there for us, not
It's
there in the story.
Yeah.
We're making it there, but it's not
Yeah.
actually there.
Yeah, I mean,
It's progressing.
there.
It's gotten much better from where it started. Say that, but